Hello, welcome to the final day of Friday, the 21st of July, and we've run down the Thames River in England and we've run all the way to London. So here we are in London on the River Thames, and London's been there for 2,000 years. It's got a population of an estimated 8.8 million people. It's the world's leading financial centre for international business and commerce. It's the command center for the global economy. Its major operations these days is the service industries. It's the fifth largest metropolitan area economy in the world. The London economy is equivalent to the entire economy of countries like Sweden and Iran, and it makes up 22% of the UK's entire GDP. There's way back in the year 2000 or so, there was an estimated 841,000 private sector businesses recorded here. 18% are processing and scientific companies. 15% are construction and technical companies. The major industries are financial services, professional services, the media, tourism, technology, retail, manufacturing and construction, transport, and 6 international airports and substantial railway stations filtering out to the rest of the country. One of the largest ports in the world, in fact it's the second largest in the UK, the Port of London, and it deals with something like 48 million tons of cargo annually. So we're talking about a very substantial city. So what are the advantages of London as the economic centre, financial centre of the world? English. International is the international business language. That's the first priority. The British empire capital, which meant that it's linked to many countries throughout the world. Its position in Europe, together with the population of Europe, the GDP of Europe is bigger than the entire GDP of the United States of America. It has its own central time zone. That is the central time zone for the whole world. The UK has substantial worldwide relationships. In English, contract law is used substantially for international companies. Business friendly, so low corporate tax, low tax for non-resident or sort of non-domiciled foreigners rather. The central city of London is a business democracy. Government is elected not by the people but by local businesses, so that's the business democracy. Transport is extremely important, and the high quality of the city. So that's the major reasons why London is such a success. 85% of businesses, of employees, are in the services industry. That's an estimated 3.2 million people. And in addition, there's 500,000 people in manufacturing and construction. 5 major business districts. We're talking about the City, Westminster, Canary Wharf, Camden and Islington, Lambeth and Southwark. We're talking about something like in 2001 they estimated an overall office space in the city of 26.75 million square meters of office space was taken up. 75% of Fortune 500 companies are represented here. 70% of the FTSE 100 companies have offices in the city. The London Stock Exchange is number 1 in the world, and 95 nations are represented here in the city. And it's the largest and most interactive stock exchange in Europe. 50% of the top 100 companies have their on the 100 stock market number 100 have their headquarters in London, and 100 out of the 500 largest companies in Europe have substantial office facilities here in London. So as a financial centre, extremely critical, and it's linked into the world, as I said, as the leading financial centre in the world for international business and commerce, and it is, as I said, the command centre for the global economy. So that's the City of London at the Thames, as the Thames River pours into the sea east of the City of London through its major port system. So that's London for you. I hope you found that useful and interesting. Bye for now.